Hello friends, welcome to Wonderville Studios. It's Saturday and you know what that means.
Meow, 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 meow.
Uh... That's right, it's Caturday. It's time for you to get some markers, get your paper. It's time to learn how to draw some cats. Meow. Alright guys, so let's draw some cats today. Alright, so as you know, what are the rules for cats? The rules are there are no rules. So, really, if you think about a cat, there's a couple things. They need a tail and some whiskers, and that's about it. That's kind of what, we can create a cat from that. Anybody can kind of connect the dots. So, anyway, let's get right to it. Right meow. You get that? That's a cat joke, right? Never mind. All right, so get your markers, get your pens, get your crayons, whatever, and it's time to draw some cats. So we're going to start out with our first kitty here, and it's a really simple shape. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line up. Okay, once you have that line, you're going to make like a U shape. Okay. And then once you have that U shape, you're going to bring down, and about right here, you're going to curve back, and that's going to make the back of our cat, okay? And then down here at your bottom, what you're going to do is you're going to do like a sideways J. To get that, we're going to draw a little line between and another sideways J. And then you draw your line back. And then we're just going to kind of do a little loop out through. So you can kind of see, this is a cat, right? So one of the things that we need is a tail, and we're going to make his tail kind of wrap up around. Now you can make your tail do anything that you want to do, but I'm just going to make my tail go up like this and kind of come here and down. All right, so as you can see, we have a cat shape here. Now what you do with the rest of it is totally up to you. Give it some sort of expression that you want. Give it a face and some whiskers and all that good stuff like that. I am going to turn my cat into a pirate because I can, and it seems fun. So again, your cat could be anything that you want it to be. Your cat could be a monster. Your cat could be a teeny tiny cat in a giant city. It could be a cat with a mouse on it. Whatever. There are no rules at all. You need some whiskers. All right. And I feel like a cat like this, it's a pirate cat, probably should only have one tooth. This seems kind of fitting, right? Now, your cat can or can't have a nose. It's really up to you. I'm going to give my kitty here a nose, all right? And I'm going to have mine looking at his tail, and I'll show you why in a second. So you can give him some stripes on its back. Mine's going to have like some lightning bolts kind of thing. Your cat can have polka dots if you want. There really are no possibilities. You remember what we're doing here is we're just practicing. We're just practicing how to draw cats, how to learn. And the more that you practice, the better you'll get at it. Just like anything, we need to make sure we're practicing all the time. That's why we go to school. That's why we go to work. That's why we do all these things that we want to do, is because we are trying to get better at whatever it is you're trying to get better at. There is my little pirate's kitty's face. All right. Okay, so why is he looking at his tail? Well, he's going to look at his tail because I like to give his tail a little personality too. Because have you ever watched a cat chase its tail or look at its tail? Sometimes the cat, I think, feels like in his head he's going like, thinking there's some guy that is running his tail, and it's like a little monster guy that he wants to chase, and they attack their tail. It's just really funny to watch. So I always like to pretend that maybe the cat thinks that his tail is after him. Yeah, so he's kind of His tail's yelling at him a little bit. You can draw some stripes on the tail. You know, really however you want to do it. All right. So now we got our kitty there, and we're giving him like maybe like some sort of background to stand on, like to sit on. We talked about that before. You can do like a little shadow around him, and how I like to do that is just kind of like do a little outline, but I leave like a little gap around this black line that's his outline here. And the reason being, so that way you can see where the edge of it is, and it just makes like a kind of cool little style to it. So it's just a little bit different. So just give him a little thing here. All right. And that's really how you draw a little kitty. So anyway, we just got a few seconds left here. What I want to do is I want to draw in a little bit more, fill in the shape here. So I want to put in some fun background cats. And then really what you could do here is just make any sort of shape you want. For me, I'm just going to make like a little, like a big kitty back here that looks kind of like confused. Maybe he's a little concerned for his friend. You know, what is going on with you, cat? You know, your tail is just a tail, and you're crazy. You know, maybe he's got like that, like, this cat's a little crazy. You know, cats say meow. Right? Maybe this one says arg. Yeah. Because he has a pirate cat. So anyway, I'm going to draw a little shape in here. Sometimes it's fun just to make these little shapes like this and just see if you can turn them into a cat. You know, again, guys, like there are absolutely no rules for what your cat can be. Your cat can be any shape, any size, anything, whatever you want to do. The most important thing is that you're just using your creativity and you're just making a fun little creature that you made and nobody else can. So anyway, that is our kitty. What I'm going to do is a little bit of a shadow. We talk about this a lot of times where we just take a little bit of a gray marker. You can use your Crayola markers for this. You can use crayons. You can use whatever you want. And I just like to draw a little line in here. And what this does is it just gives us a little bit of a shadow on our cat here to make him look like he is off the page a little bit. Just gives him a little pop, as Logan likes to say. All right. The last thing to do is assign this guy. So that's it today that's it today. So anyway, this is how you draw some cats. Practice it. Next week we'll draw some more cats. Continue it. Really what it is all about just making something that makes you happy and makes you smile. Because the most important thing that you can do every day is to wake up, be happy, be positive, and stay weird. Because we have plenty of weird people. Because we have plenty of normal people in the world. We need more weird people like you, because you are the people that make all of this cool stuff happen. So be the weird you want to see in the world. Until I see you tomorrow, have a good one. What was that?